Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. So this is just a report that just got to us right now. I wanted to do it. Man, is not a small thing that is happening right now in Lagos. You heard what happened that Ooni of Ife actually went to Lagos to attend the annual conference of the Nigerian Bar Association. And before Ooni of Ife left the palace. Now, for those of you, I've seen some comments, and I'm going to get back to comments who are thinking that Queen Naomi is permanently living in the palace now. Don't get me wrong, even though it is an alleged information. She is not permanently living in the palace. It's not as if she has packed her things and she's living inside the palace. No, she is just, remember when she went to the palace with Princess Tolu of what is that name again? Is it Adetunji community? She didn't even carry her things because she wanted to go back home. When Ooni of Ife ushered her into the royal manor, Ooni said she was not going, that they would bring everything for her. And that was exactly what they did. They even bought some things for her. So staying in the royal manor, what has improved, okay, is that the relationship between Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife has improved, such that right now Olori Naomi can sleep in the palace, sleep in the royal manor and do her things in the royal manor and retire back to either Akure or Lekki. Now, the relationship is such that it's not as bad as it used to be, where, Olori Naomi could not even come to the palace at all. At all, it was like she was forbidden from coming into the palace. No, it is different. Their relationship has improved, okay? Now, this is a clarification I'm getting. I'm giving you as to what we are hearing, okay? So, they said that Ooni of Ife is going to welcome Naomi officially into the palace in December, when the royal mansion, when the Olori's, Yeye Oluwa's apartment, the new one for Queen Naomi, has been built. And apparently it's not just because of that apartment, even though that is a major issue. I think there are some rituals that they are still doing to ensure that Queen Naomi is safe in the palace. They said that Naomi cannot come and permanently live in that palace because the Oloris will undo her. And Ooni is very skeptical about that, and that is what they are watchful about, okay? Okay, so let me go back to what is going on in Lagos. You know that Ooni of Ife went to Lagos to attend the AGM conference. And now, before he left Ile-Ife, they said that he had asked Olori Naomi to go with him. And as we are hearing it right now, they said that, as a matter of fact, Olori Naomi was not even in Akure, that Olori Naomi had already, was not even in Ile-Ife. Olori Naomi had already gone to Akure, that Ooni sent convoys to go and pick Olori Naomi and put her in a flight to go to Lagos and wait for him. And he now came to Lagos today. Now, when Ooni of Ife, when, Ebony, I told you last week, we heard that Ebony had said good riddance to bad rubbish to Oletik, and she was leaving for the UK. But all of a sudden, Ebony appeared again with the governor's wife to Paropo's house, where they were begging, and eventually they booked an appointment. The governor's wife visited the palace over the weekends, and they talked and talked. And so apparently that issue was fixed with Ebony, between Ebony and Ooni. So Ebony was very hopeful that, this AGM meeting, Ooni was going to, fly with her so they can do their peri-peri together and all of that, and people will see them, because they feel validated when people see them with the Ooni of Ife, right? But unfortunately, Ooni of Ife had decided that he wasn't going with Ebony, that he was going on his going with Olori Naomi. And so when that happened, they say Ebony was so upset. Ebony was mad. But guess what it is? They said by the time Kabiyesi got to Lagos and finished from the meeting and got to his to his own Ooni of Ife's lodge, he has his own lodge in the Osun State Governor's lodge in Lagos. They said by the time people, and when people know that he is going to Lagos, people wait for him. If he's going to Abuja, they wait for him. They all know where to wait for him, okay? They said even in Abuja, there's an Osun State Governor's Lodge. When he goes there, he goes to the Osun State Governor's Lodge. And so they said they waited for people were waiting for Oni there in the Osun State Governor's Lodge. But while Oni came and Oni was, having his meetings and talking to people, they now told Oni that one of his wives was around, and it was Ebony. Ooni, of course, that he would not want to embarrass his wife like that. He said they should usher her in. They ushered her in. After some time, they said he was talking to people, and then later we heard that he left and kind of went to go and see Ebony. Whatever happened in that place where he saw Ebony, nobody knows. But they say Ebony's eyes were red, like she cried. She was crying, and she left. Apparently, Ooni had told her to leave, and she left immediately. But guess what we are hearing this evening? We are hearing that when Ebony left, Ebony did not go anywhere. Ebony went to the royal mansion. That this evening, Ebony was at the royal mansion. Yes, so at the royal mansion gate. And waiting for Kabiyesi there, because he is very sure that Kabiyesi will return back to the royal mansion, that she is very sure that Kabiyesi will return back to Olori Naomi. But funny enough, they did not let her in, that she passed through the first gate, and the second gate, they gave her a chair there to sit, and she has been there waiting for Ooni of Ife. As at when this information got to us, they said Ooni of Ife had not retired back to the royal mansion, that Ebony had been there, that Ebony has been seen there, and Ebony is waiting there and all of that. Then we now heard that Olori Naomi had called Kabiyesi to tell Kabiyesi what Ebony was doing, that Ebony was there, and they say Kabiyesi said that he was going to call her, and from what we heard, they said that immediately a call came through, and she picked it and she started crying, that she was crying and crying so much that since Kabiyesi, this is what Kabiyesi wants, they want their dirty linen to be out there, that it is going to go according to the way Kabiyesi wants. That Kabiyesi is going to come and pass. Let her see how Kabiyesi will pass her and go inside the royal mansion. And let her see that is it not the royal mansion, they will sleep there together. That it was Kabiyesi who made the decision. Kabiyesi married her. And as long as she is the wife to the Ooni of Ife, she's going to fight for what is rightfully hers. That she will never allow anybody treat her the way they are treating her. I told you the other time, right from the days of John the Baptist, they said the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only the violent taken it by force. And that is the mindset that the Oloris have right now, as we are hearing. That is if this information is true, because I don't know what to call this anymore. Now, if this information is true, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.